Nia and Noela were two young black teenage girls living in Albuquerque, New Mexico. On a normal day in February 2024, they decided to go to the mall together. It was just supposed to be a chill day, hang out, shop a little, maybe buy something nice if they saw anything they liked. The mall was busy, and after walking around for a while, they stopped at the H&M store inside the Coronado Center. They loved fashion and wanted to see what was new. They were laughing, talking, and just browsing like everyone else. But then, something strange happened. A store manager walked up to them. He didn't smile. He didn't ask if they needed help. He simply said, "You have to leave." At first, Nia and Noela were confused. They looked at each other, thinking, did we do something wrong? So they asked him, why? What did we do? The manager's answer made no sense. He said, to be completely honest with you, I don't have to have a reason. Imagine how that must have felt. Being told to leave without even being given a reason. Being treated like you were guilty of something when you were just shopping. One of the girls, trying to stay calm, explained, I've never even been in this store before. But the manager didn't seem to care. He said they had been seen here before, but he couldn't say when or what they had done wrong. At that moment, Nia and Noela realized they weren't going to get a straight answer. They felt humiliated, embarrassed, and angry. So they pulled out their phones and started recording. The video shows everything, the manager standing there, not giving any clear explanation, while two teenage girls, calm and polite, are just asking to be treated fairly. They didn't yell. They didn't curse. They just wanted to know why. It didn't take long for the video to spread. Within hours, it went viral. People all over social media were furious. They said what happened was clear, it was racial profiling. Nia and Noela were kicked out, not because they did anything wrong, but because of the color of their skin. The outrage was massive. Thousands of comments flooded in, calling H&M out for unfair treatment and demanding that they be held responsible. Facing all the backlash, H&M quickly released a statement. They apologized publicly, saying they were deeply sorry, and promised that the employee involved was no longer working for them. They also said they were going to work harder to make sure something like this would never happen again. But for a lot of people, the apology didn't feel like enough. Sadly, this wasn't the first time something like this happened at H&M. Just a few months earlier, in September 2024, another black woman, Daniela Taylor, had her own terrible experience at an H&M store in Florida. Daniela went shopping and bought some earrings, and after she paid for them, security guards followed her and accused her of stealing. In front of everyone, they embarrassed her. They treated her like a criminal. But when they checked the store's security footage, they realized she hadn't stolen anything at all. She had paid, just like she said. Once again, H&M apologized. This time, they blamed a third-party security company and said they had fired them. But the damage was done. The hurt, the embarrassment, the feeling of being judged just because of your skin color, it couldn't be erased by a simple, sorry. For Nia, Noela, Daniela, and so many others, what happened to them is not just about being told to leave a store. It's about something much bigger and much deeper. It's about how they were made to feel like they didn't belong. Like they were not welcome. Even though they were just shopping like everyone else, they were treated like they were doing something wrong. They were seen as suspicious, as if they were planning to steal or cause trouble, even though they were completely innocent. Imagine how painful that must feel. You are simply living your life, minding your own business, and then suddenly someone treats you like a criminal, just because of the way you look. It can make you feel small. It can make you feel embarrassed, angry, and sad all at once. It's not about a simple mistake. It's about the deep hurt of being judged unfairly. It's about feeling like no matter how good you are, some people will only see your skin color first, and nothing else. And sadly, this is a feeling that many black people and people of color know all too well. And that feeling cuts deep. It's a reminder that even in 2025, racial profiling is still very real. That black people can still be treated differently in places where everyone should be equal, like malls, stores, or any public space. Nia and Noela's story is important because it shows the everyday racism that still exists. Not the loud, obvious kind. The quiet, sneaky kind that pushes people out without any real reason. The kind that leaves scars you can't always see. By filming what happened, sharing their story, and standing up for themselves, Nia and Noela gave a voice to so many people who have gone through the same thing. Their story is a call for change, not just at H&M, but everywhere. Because everyone deserves to be treated with respect, no matter who they are or what they look like. And until that happens, we have to keep speaking up, telling these stories, and demanding better. What do you think about this story? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.